Okay, so we're back from our break. Jennifer, you started with the question on the luxury, what Chris had brought up earlier. Luxury, is this really for the luxury market, or are you doing $90,000, $50,000 houses? I mean, it's got to be cost prohibitive, obviously, and it's also what the seller's wanting and what the realtor's doing and that kind of thing. But are you finding that a type of home shows better, or a price point of home is more?
I think that when it comes to HDR listing photography or just listing photography in general, luxury photos always look better. They just do. They stand out more. People love them, and they grab people's attention. But I think right now we're seeing more people use it for luxury. However, I really feel that moving forward, it's going to be for every listing, and it should be something for every listing, for condos and for even apartments.com has a deal with Matterport.
Oh, do they?
Yes, absolutely. And
Which would make sense because it's an apartment. Now that I could see the blueprint, that would be helpful.
Makes a lot of difference.
Right.
It does, and mostly we're just finding that Matterport is gearing this towards buyers and sellers and having them drive the market and saying, no, this is what we're looking for. I want to be able to see a house and know if it's going to work for me before I waste my time or my agent's time driving to it.
Right. And you know what I like about it from an agent's perspective is when I'm getting a showing, I know that they're pretty qualified already and that they're already, half the work is already done.
Not wasting your time.
Not wasting my seller's time, my time, the buyer's agent's time, because they've already been able to qualify that home as something that they really are interested in based on the Matterport.
Absolutely.
So thanks, Matterport.
Right.
Ding.
There was a time when you could sell houses and not have to have 800 pictures or not have to have a website or a web page for those things. You could just walk in and do those things. But those times have changed. Now you can't imagine trying to sell a house now without having pictures and having a page where they can go to it and they can get the information and do those things. And I can't see how that transition doesn't move into it, especially with our phones these days.
I know. Everything is so visual. And, you know, that brings up a really good point. I'm glad you brought that up, is marketing. Because that's our next piece I want to delve into is our marketing for businesses, especially for realtors. Because you would be surprised. There are price points of houses out there. I'm not kidding you. They're using their cell phone to take the pictures.
It's crazy.
Or I know, or the ceiling fan is going, or the TV is on in the background. You know, it's crazy. So, you know what? To wrap up this session today, what I'd like to do is, Jennifer, I'd like to hear maybe a fun story or a successful story you've had with your business. Do you have anything like, did you get attacked by a dog? Matterport, you know, something. No, I don't want you to be attacked by a dog, of course. But did you have anything fun or interesting that has happened to you?
It's funny that you mentioned a dog. It was not a dog. It was a cat. And
you got attacked by a cat? Jennifer.
The camera got attacked by the cat.
Oh, no.
Actually.
Like a bobcat or a kitten?
It was a house cat. It was a house cat, and the owner absolutely adored their cat and wouldn't put it away. And I was like, okay, not a problem. But every 10 feet, I'm moving the camera, and I see this cat just come out of nowhere. I'm just eyeing it up, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not bothering me. And then at one point, I set up the camera in the living room. The cat is on the railing of the stairs. I'm like, okay, it should be fine. It's not really bothering the shot. I go to get away from the camera. The camera starts twirling, and I just hear, wow! And it jumps on top of the camera.
What did it do? I missed that. What was that sound?
I'm not going to do that again. But it just jumps on top of the camera, and then the camera, because it's moving, throws the cat off. And the homeowner is there, and we just hear this crash, and I'm thinking it's my $7,000 camera, and she's thinking, my cat! Right. So that would probably be my funniest Matterport story.
Realtors that are listening to this, go tell Christy what your favorite cat stories are that you've had, because we know there are more out there. Go comment that on our Facebook page. I would love to see that.
Right, that would be great.
Put your cats away.
Exactly.
That's great. I'm so glad that you're able to join us today. This has been really informative and helpful to hear more about the Matterport and your business, a perfect spot for you. What's your contact information, Jennifer, so people who want to use your services can get a hold of you?
Absolutely. It is the perfect spot for you at gmail.com. Perfectspotforyou.com is the website. We're pretty particular on the branding. And then the phone number is just 913-201-2333. 2229.
Okay.
Lots of twos in there.
And we'll have that information on our Facebook page as
Excellent.
well. So that way we do a lot of cross posting here on our show. So that way we can help each other.
Yeah.
And really more importantly, help our listeners and viewers be able to get a hold of you because it's some great information.
Well,
So-
I can't tell you how much I thank you for the opportunity. This has been so much fun.
Absolutely. Good to know. And look for that information on our Facebook page. You've been watching Real Estate Matters with Christy Porter, Chris Perry, and Jennifer Johnson here on TV25.10. We'll see you next week.